Series 10-1, and we're about to have the jump of the game.
Looking over at the Fighting Irish squad, they have some height as well, and they got a lot of muscle, got some wide bodies coming onto the floor as Oak Ridge starting Spencer Schaffner. Looks like number 3 Kevin Steen, Kasim Davidson, Corey Fagan, and Isaac Marion. Tipping off is going to be Spencer Schaffner.
Thanks a lot there, Cam. Ball controlled by the Irish, but they throw the ball out of bounds. The Oak Ridge basketball coming back the other way. Wildcats playing with a couple guys with a lot of experience a year ago. Really, actually 3. Spencer Schaffner and Corey Fagan. Isaac Marion saw a lot of playing time. Kasim Davidson as well. Kevin Steen, no time as a varsity player as Spencer Schaffner takes a shot off the glass, no good. And then a foul is called on the rebound attempt. Personal foul is going to be called away from the ball. And it's going to go against Catholic. It's going to go against number 14. Honestly, didn't see that one. Lucas Stiles, the Oak Ridge basketball underneath the goal. To work the ball in will be Kevin Steen. Wildcats and Irish 0-0, just underway from Catholic High School. Our first ever visit here as Oak Ridge gets it down to Isaac Marion along the baseline. Kicks the ball back out to Spencer Schaffner. Wildcats working their offense. Corey Fagan with it out to Schaffner. Wildcats sporting some short hairstyles as Corey guns a 3 to start the season. No good. Isaac Marion had the rebound ripped out of his hands, taken away by Chris Cox. Down the floor will come Catholic, moving left to right, wearing their all-white jerseys with green trim. Their basketball, top of the circle. Here goes Stiles. The ball's knocked out of his hands, saved away by Catholic. Scoreless ball game, 7:15 to play. The Fighting Irish with the basketball. Here it goes out to Stiles, guarded by Kasim Davidson. Top of the circle once again, working the motion around the top of the circle. Almost as a turnover by Catholic. They'll drive in, left extension of the free throw line, shot good. Catholic hits the first shot of the ball game, and the Wildcats trail by a score of 2-0. Down the floor comes Spencer Schaffner. Corey Fagan on the right wing. Here goes Marion on the left side. Picks it up, gives it over to Davidson to Fagan. Fagan, good three-point shooter, and now here's another one. Spencer Schaffner taking the shot, no good. Missed the 3, and the rebound knocked out of bounds. It'll be their basketball. In the preseason, the guys like Spencer Schaffner has struggled a bit, but as you and I were talking before the ball game, that's a guy you can count on day in and day out. He's going to come alive this season for the Wildcats, and I expect great leadership out of him.
Yeah, Spencer Schaffner is one of those guys who's going to play hard no matter what. If he's playing good, he's playing bad. If the shots are falling, he's still going to be hustling and diving for balls and just playing his butt off. And you can expect good things from Spencer Schaffner this year.
Personal foul called against Kasim Davidson, the Catholic Fighting Irish with a basketball. The Wildcats defending at the top of the circle. Spencer Schaffner, they work the ball into the baseline. He had a shot, didn't take it. Backs it up. Isaac Marion picked him up. Now goes cross court. Pass goes out to Tommy Conity. Unable to shoot. Backs it up. Number 3. Pulls up. Shoots. No good. Rebound to the Irish. Shot good. They score off the glass with Chris Cox. And back the other way will come Oak Ridge, trailing 4-0. 6 minutes to play first quarter. Kasim Davidson, top of the circle. Free throw line jumper on its way. No good. Foul called, a push, a shove. It's called against Catholic's Kyle Anders, 6-foot junior. The Oak Ridge basketball pushed off for rebounding position, not a shooting violation. It'll be Kevin Steen to work the ball in. 4-0 Catholic as the Wildcats prepare to work the ball in. Wildcats, Steen, and as they try to work it in, a technical has been called against Catholic. I don't know what was said. Very seldom, Cameron Gregg, you see a technical called less than 3 minutes into a ball game.
Yeah, you don't see that very often. He must have said something. He wasn't really yelling too much. It really just was sitting over there. His arms were crossed. He just must have said something that got it on the ref's skin. It's a technical, and Spencer Schaffner is going to go to the line.
Spencer Schaffner first toss is up, and it is no good. Foul to the active shooting. He'll have another one. Well, actually, not a foul to the active shooting. It's a technical. I'm in the robot mode right now. Cam, as the Wildcats Schaffner knocks that one down, and the Wildcats cut the lead to 3. 4-1 our score, 5:57 to play first quarter. At Catholic High School Thursday night, the Wildcats will be at home against Cocke County. Girls and boys action, 6:30. 6 o'clock will be the start time of the girls game as Corey Fagan has the basketball in the midcourt circle. Works the dribble around a screen by Isaac Marion, and that's a moving screen called against Isaac. He was looking for that the entire time. He was staring at Isaac, and Isaac is kind of a little bit of a bump. Probably technically a good call, but I think he was looking for that.
Well, last 3 times he's come up and set that ball screen. He's kind of been moving. I think maybe the Catholic coach said something to the officials, but I think it was a good call. Probably the second or third time that Isaac was moving, and he definitely was a good call. First foul for sophomore Isaac Marion.
Wildcats are going to get the ball in after a turnover by Catholic. Spencer goes in, and what's the call? Foul called. Basket is good. And the nope. It is a foul, offensive foul. I don't know who's calling the fouls. It's an offensive foul called against the Wildcats. 4-1 our score, Catholic basketball. They work the ball in, and it comes to Chris Cox. Able to dribble the ball down the floor, all the way to the right corner. Unable to shoot, Catholic backs it up. Cox with it, top of the circle. Works it off to Conity, right corner, back to the top. Here's a shot on its way, it's up, no good. Rebound, Oak Ridge. Down the floor with the basketball will come Kasim Davidson. Davidson over to Corey Fagan. Fagan dribbles in, penetrates the paint, kicks the ball back out. Isaac's going to get a 3. It's on its way, no good. Rebound, Spencer Schaffner. Schaffner shovels it in to Kevin Steen for the shot, good. Kevin Steen scores the first field goal of the season. The Wildcats trail by 1. Down the floor with the basketball will come Catholic, moving left to right. Good defense down the floor by Kasim Davidson. They work the ball across the line. Conity works the ball left corner to number 12 to Kyle Anders. Works the ball top of the circle. I've said this many times. I've never known why basketball coaches do their lineups in alphabetical order as opposed to numerical order, as the Catholic order roster is tonight. Conity gets a shot from three-point land, no good. Rebound to Catholic.
Catholic coach is probably an English major, Dave. Loves words, loves the alphabet.
Down the floor of the basketball will come Oak Ridge, and a block's going to be called against number 12. Going to go against Kyle Anders, as that'll be his second personal foul. It'll be their basketball, side court. Oak Ridge basketball down by a point, 4-3, 4.5 minutes to play first quarter. Wildcats about to get Damari McClanahan in the ball game for the first time. Here comes Isaac, working the ball, intending it for Kevin Steen. Ball is knocked out of bounds by Catholic. Damari's going to check in for Kasim Davidson. The Wildcats will try to work the ball in.
Getting a common name out there, another McClanahan coming onto the basketball court for this Wildcat program.
Corey Fagan launches a 3, good. 3-point shot by Fagan, and the Wildcats have their first lead. 6-4, down the floor will come Catholic. With the basketball will come Chris Cox. Works the ball at top of the circle. Harassed, intercepted by Steen. Kevin Steen going coast to coast with it, goes in for the layup, good. Kevin Steen scores, and Oak Ridge is up by 4.
Kevin Steen, also a varsity baseball player, looked good in transition. I got a nice steal and finished it off with a right-handed layup. 8-4, Oak Ridge leads.
Down the floor of the basketball will come Catholic. Moving the ball across the line is Conity. Tommy Conity guarded by McClanahan. Works the ball to his left, hand check by McClanahan. Had his hand on his hip the entire time. That's a personal foul against McClanahan. He's got to know better than that. His hand was firmly resting on his hip, and that's a personal foul. It'll be Catholic to work the ball in. The Wildcats up by 4, 8-4. The ball's worked in, and then ball is pushed out of bounds, or is it a foul? Nope, just an out of bounds play. It'll be, well, that's either a foul or an Oak Ridge steal, but inadvertent whistle maybe?
Possibly. Definitely a Catholic player had the ball and he was out of bounds, so it was either Damari either pushed him out there or he stepped out. Either way, Catholic remains with the ball.
Now he's turned the ball over. Steen got a steal. Down the floor he'll come. Lost the handle of the basketball. Dribbling for it. Calls for a timeout, but a jump ball is called. The alternate possession arrow should be Oak Ridge's basketball because the tip was actually controlled by Catholic, although they tipped it out of bounds. It'll be Oak Ridge ball. 3.5 minutes to play first first quarter. 8-4, the Wildcats in the lead. Oak Ridge will be at home against Cocke County coming up on Thursday. As the Wildcats set it up to Spencer Schaffner to Fagan, lobs it into Isaac. Nice pass. Isaac gets an easy shot. Good. Great pass. Just a lob over the top with a much taller number 34 and a big play.
Yeah, a nice pass and great job by Isaac getting in good position, using that pump fake to his advantage and getting 2 points. His first 2 points of this young season.
Chris Cox drives down the floor, throws up a wild one, no good. Rebounded by Kevin Steen. Kevin has the basketball nearly ripped out of his hands, saved away by Fagan. Down the floor, Oak Ridge. Spencer Schaffner, guns. Three-pointer is no good. Rebounded by the Fighting Irish. Down the floor with the basketball will come Ryan Henry, has the ball ripped out of his hands. A nice defensive play by McClanahan, knocking the ball away. It'll be Oak Ridge ball. Wildcats Spencer Schaffner will work the ball in. Wildcats playing with Kasim Davidson. Kevin Steen comes out of the game. Kevin gave the Wildcats about 6 minutes of great basketball right there.
Yeah, Kevin looked really good that time. Kevin, at one point in his athletic career, a three-sport athlete. I believe he's a sophomore, a young guy, and he looked good. It's Nick Bradley getting his first minutes of tonight's ball game.
Spencer has his shot blocked, taken away by the Irish. Down the floor with the basketball. Down the floor with the basketball will come Fighting Irish. With the basketball, number 5, Ryan Henry works the ball across the way. Pass intercepted by Spencer Schaffner. Drives in for the layup. Good! And he's fouled. Nice play by Spencer Schaffner. Anticipates the pass. Takes it coast to coast, and we'll have an opportunity for a three-point play.
Nice job by Spencer getting the steal. I wasn't sure if we were going to see our first dunk of the season. Spencer's known to get up there. Nonetheless, he was fouled by number 14, Lucas Stiles. That's his second. Spencer's opportunity for a three-point play is no good. Gets his own rebound, and it's good. So a 4-point play instead of 3 points for Spencer. And now Oak Ridge leads 14-4 over the Fighting Irish.
And a timeout is asked for by Catholic. 2:07 to play first quarter. 14-4 our score. We'll be back in a minute. Back here at Catholic High School, Oak Ridge by 10 in the boys game, 14-4. Catholic basketball. Chris Cox in the rear court. Holds it, gives it off to Conity. Holds the ball, picked up by McClanahan. Works the ball to the midcourt line. DeMarais on him like glue. Works the ball left side. Number 12, free throw line jumper on its way. Hits the rim, no good. Rebound Oak Ridge. Deflection Fagan is Davidson. Then the ball is nearly stripped out of his hands. Right side it goes Schaffner. Spencer Schaffner into Bradley. Bradley in for the shot. Goaltending is the call. And Nick Bradley has his first 2 points as a Wildcat. And they list him as 6'8". He's a transfer from Halls. He is really one big, tall dude.
I think if you block his shot, it has to be goaltending because he's up above the rim already. Kind of an odd way to get your first 2 points of his career here at Oak Ridge High School. And I think he's going to be a good player. He's really tall and lanky, has some good hands, and has the ability to finish. I think he scored 20 points against Oak Ridge last year playing for Halls.
Down the floor of the basketball will come the Irish. They work the ball in for a shot. It is good. They beat Oak Ridge in transition that time. Number 14, Lucas Stiles. Here comes Oak Ridge back the other way. Fagan with it, right side's hit 1-3 and fires up another one. No good. Rebounded by Catholic. Kyle Anders down the floor slowly. Oak Ridge on top by 10. 16-6 to score. A minute 15 to play first quarter. Catholic and Oak Ridge here at Catholic High School. Thursday night, the Wildcats at home against Cocke County. We went up to Cocke County. You remember that a year ago. Cocke County was rough against the Wildcats as there's a missed shot by Catholic. The Wildcats have the rebound. 16-6. Those were two pretty good basketball teams we played last year.
Yeah, really physical teams and teams that can really shoot the lights out. Boys action, I think it was well over 70 points as Corey Fagan shoots the three, and it's no good. Irish get the rebound.
Down the floor will come Catholic. 40 seconds to play. We're in the first quarter. 16-6 the score. Catholic basketball. Wildcats playing with Kasim Davidson, Damari McClanahan, Corey Fagan, Xavier Maddox in the ball game for the first time as the shot is up good by number 34, Chris Cox. The Wildcat lead is 8. 16-8 the score. The Wildcats in the lead. With only 8 players dressed out tonight, the Wildcats are going to have to play everybody a lot of minutes.
Yeah, absolutely, and that's going to be good for the future. Getting Mare and Xavier and Kevin, these young guys, some minutes, they'll serve really well in the future. Is Corey Fagan knocks down a shot at the buzzer, 3-point shot, is going to make the score at the end of the first quarter, 19-8. Oak Ridge leads over Catholic.
Good start for the Wildcats, 19-8. The Wildcats on top. We'll take a break. We'll send it back to the station. We'll be back in a minute. Welcome back here to Catholic High School. David Clary, Cameron Gregg. We're on prepradio.com and Oak Ridge Schools Television Channel 15. We're using another apparatus to broadcast these ball games, so anybody who might be listening to me that can text me, text my phone and tell me how it sounds, please. 19-8 the score, 7:53 to play second quarter. Catholic with the basketball. Here it goes to Ryan Henry. Works the ball top of the circle. The Wildcats coming out, watching Catholic launch a 3 and knock it down. 3-point shot by Kyle Anders, and the Wildcat lead is 8. 19-11 the score. I see Will Thompson in the stands here. He is a Wildcat on the football team. The Wildcats try to get the ball down low to Isaac Merriam. Wildcats still without 4 players, as we mentioned at the top, on the football team, and they'll be playing Riverdale this Friday, 8 o'clock Eastern time. We hope you'll join us as Oak Ridge works the ball inside, trying to get it to Isaac Merriam. Pass is taken away by the Irish. They'll work the ball to the baseline. There's a travel called against Catholic. 7:23 to play in the first half, 19-11 the score. Riverdale and Oak Ridge Friday night. Thursday night it's basketball again, Oak Ridge and Cocke County. So it's a sports-filled weekend. We also have Coach Blade's show tomorrow, 7 o'clock at Lincoln Sports Grill, live on Channel 15. We'll hope you'll join us down there, as a lot of fans do. As Spencer Schaffner launches a 3, it's up no good. Rebound to Steen inside to Kasim Davidson for the shot, good. Kevin Steen has assists, he has points, he has rebounds, and he's done a really good job for the Wildcats so far.
Yeah, Kevin Steen right now with 4 points. Don't know how many assists he has, but got a nice job skying for that offensive rebound. Good eyes by getting it over to Kasim. Kasim finished, and right now Oak Ridge leads by 10.
You know, Kevin's mother was a great basketball player at Oak Ridge High School. B.B. Mitchell, a state champion in 1988, held the 3-point shooting record at the state tournament for about 15 years before finally somebody, a future Lady Vol, actually broke her mark. So comes from a good bloodline. 21-11 the score, Oak Ridge by 10. 6.5 minutes to play here in the second quarter. Catholic basketball, top of the circle. Lucas Stiles works the ball to Conity. Conity back to the top to Anders. Anders to the big kid Cox for 3. High arcing shot, no good. Big rebound for Spencer Schaffner. Down to Kasim Davidson. Kasim works the ball coast to coast. Takes it strong to the hole, off the glass. No good. There's Isaac Merriam. Shot good. Isaac Merriam with a putback shot. And Oak Ridge's lead is 12. 23-21, and another timeout is asked for. As you look at the Wildcats right now, one thing I'll just let you, what did you notice first about the Wildcats, this group, when they walked in the gym?
A lot of height, and something that Oak Ridge hasn't had, with the exception of Will Thompson and Spencer Schaffner. And those guys just over 6 feet apiece. You got Nick Bradley, who's listed at 6'8", and you got Isaac Marion, who they say is 6'6", Rashad Gray at 6'4", Will Thompson 6'3", and Xavier Max is 6'3", Corey Fagan. I mean, you got a bunch of guys over 6 foot, and that's something that Oak Ridge hasn't had since Quinn Shea was here, and since they had Josh Gregory and Tucker and Tyler Clark and all those guys who had a lot of height. Don't really have the same muscular weight, don't have the same size width-wise as you had with those guys, but still nonetheless, you got some height down there in the post that Oak Ridge hasn't had in a few years.
I remember when you were a junior, you were 6'1" or so, and you were about the tallest guy on the team.
Yeah.
As the Irish about to work the ball in. To work it in will be Tommy Conity, 6-foot senior. Tries to get it in and throws the ball away. Nice play, Corey Fagan. And here's a dunk! One-handed by Spencer Schaffner. Dunks it for the Wildcats on a great steal by Fagan, and then a one-hand jam by Spencer Schaffner.
Great play. First by Corey, and a charge by Isaac Marion. Fantastic job to take the charge. Back to the dunk, back to the steal. Corey Fagan does a nice job of stealing the ball off a Spencer Schaffner tip, saves it from going out of bounds, and Spencer just slams it down for his 7th point here in the first half.
25-11, Oak Ridge by 14 here in the boys' game. Wildcat basketball, Fagan with it. Isaac Marion stops, drops, shoots in, good. Isaac Marion scores. Catholic not defending real well, just coming out to defend, but leaving other people open.
And really unselfish play by the Wildcats. Spencer getting it ahead to Corey, drops it down to Isaac, and easy points, easy buckets.
Here comes Kevin Steen, another missed shot. Wildcats with it. Here's Kasim Davidson off the glass, good. Wildcats rolling up big numbers here. They lead Catholic 29-11, 5:16 to play, and the Wildcats looking sharp here in the first half.
Yeah, look really good. Just got the defensive rebound, got it out quick. Kasim Davidson, nice job by him, looking to cut into the interior of this Fighting Irish defense, and he got a nice pass and finished it with his left hand. And Oak Ridge right now, just 3 minutes off the clock, have already scored 10 points.
Yeah, Alex, get a shot of their student section over there. This is something that guys like Matt McDaniel need to get going in the Oak Ridge student section. Catholic is definitely into it, their student section across the way.
Yeah, they look really good. Oh, that's just awesome. That's a lot of spirit in this high school, clearly, and just a lot of excitement. That's fun for the students.
Baseline violation, no foul there, just a warning as the Wildcats lead it 29-11 here, 5:16 to play second quarter. Lady Wildcats were defeated in their ball game tonight by a final score of 50-48 in a tight, exciting ball game as the Catholic Fighting Irish bring the ball across the line. Here it goes out to Ryan Henry. Henry holds the ball, gives it off to Tommy Conity, guarded by Spencer Schaffner, works the ball to his right, kicks the ball back out to Anders, guns up an 18-footer, brick, no good. Rebound, Kasim Davidson. Davidson down the right sideline, pulls up, waits for his teammates outside the three-point line. Schaffner for three, on its way, it's up, good. Three-point shot, Spencer Schaffner, and the Wildcats lead it by 21 first-half points, 32-11. Here come the Irish down the floor with the basketball. Once again, Conity picked up by Kevin Steen. Walks the ball to the midcourt line. Guarded aggressively by the Wildcats. Oak Ridge playing currently with Damari McClanahan. Then a reach-in foul is going to be called against Oak Ridge. McClanahan's in there. Steen, Marion, along with Schaffner and Davidson. Maddox is about to come in for Schaffner. Foul is going to be called against the Wildcats. It's going to go against the Wildcats, and they said 34 up on the scoreboard, and it's going to go against McClanahan. That'll be his second. Their basketball. Catholic trails Oak Ridge 32-11, 4:17 to play second quarter. With the basketball will come Catholic. Works the ball top of the circle. Kyle Anders outside the line, gives it off to Cox. Cox drives in, swings the ball back out. Good defense, Maddox. Xavier Maddox has a steal. Down the floor, coast to coast, goes in for the shot and missed it. Rebound to Catholic. And then the ball is knocked on the baseline out of bounds by the Irish. I tell you, somebody for a big man, he's got some pretty good speed and quickness with the basketball, Xavier Maddox.
Yeah, look, good dribbling the ball. Gets the ball in the inline out of bounds, and he scores. So Xavier Maddox getting his first points of the night and had a nice steal to set up that offensive possession.
34-11, the Wildcats in the lead here. 3:45 to play second quarter. Steal by Oak Ridge. Kasim to McClanahan. McClanahan drives in. Good. Damari McClanahan scores. And Oak Ridge's defense stifling. 25-point lead and another near steal. And indeed, it's going to be a turnover by Catholic. Oak Ridge's pressure creating havoc with the Catholic Fighting Irish. Oak Ridge on top by 25 points, 36-11. We're in the first half, 3:29 to play. Here's the lob. And then a personal foul is going to be called. A foul is going to be called against Xavier Maddox. His first personal foul. Team foul number 6 called against the Wildcats.
And it looked like what they were trying to do was get a lob up to Isaac Marion, and I guess they call it a moving screen on Xavier Maddox. Looked like he looked like an offensive lineman trying to block for Ryan Hall. He looked like Bryce West right there. Needs to be a little less obvious on that play.
Chris Cox misses a shot for the Irish. Here comes Oak Ridge back the other way. Isaac Marion layup, no good. Rebounded by Corey Fagan, off the glass, good. Wildcats beating them down the floor in transition, pounding the Irish. 38-11 here with 3:06 to play second quarter. Here comes Catholic down the floor. These two teams haven't played in men's basketball since 1965. The Fighting Irish last year had a great season, winning 21 ball games. I think they lost to Central in the first round of the regional tournament, and expecting great things out of this team as they lob the ball down low inside of Cox. Off balance 5-footer, floating shot, good. They knocks it down. Here comes Oak Ridge running back the other way. All the way to the baseline. Here's a shot, no good. Isaac's got the rebound, back up, and he scores. Isaac Marion scores. And I know it's the Irish who are playing with more bodies, but they already look more fatigued than the Wildcats.
Yeah, the Wildcats, they're used to this type of play. They're used to the speed, just running up and down, constantly pressing, constantly, and that's what they've done tonight, and they've looked really good doing it.
40-13, Oak Ridge in the lead. 2:20 to play second quarter. Down the floor will come Catholic, moving left to right. Tommy Conity works the ball across the line, then a reach-in foul called against McClanahan. Murray, I think, is going to pick up his third personal foul, maybe. Let's see. I'll put that up on the scoreboard. That is indeed his third personal foul. That'll be the 7th team foul called against the Wildcats. Conity to the free throw line. 40-13 the score, Oak Ridge on top. Wildcats substitute Kevin Steen out of the game. Free throw is missed. Rebound to Oak Ridge. McClanahan with it. McClanahan right down the middle of the floor. Takes it strong to the hole. Here's his shot. It is no good. Tipped back up by Bradley. No good. Taken away by Oak Ridge on a steal. Davidson with it. Kasim got a screen. Got a layup. No good. Battles for the rebound. Saved by Fagan. Fagan wide open left-handed three is up. No good. Rebounded by the Irish. And then down the floor will come Catholic. They get a shot from the paint. No good. Rebound to Davidson. Kasim with it. Kasim Davidson pushes it up to McClanahan, to Maddox, off the glass, good, and he's fouled. Personal foul called and a technical foul called against Chris Cox. Maddox has an opportunity for a three-point play, has an opportunity, the Wildcats do, to shoot free throws, technical free throws, already up in a big way, 42-13.
Tough thing about that for Chris Cox is he's going to have two fouls. He's going to get one for the foul on Xavier Maddox's shot, and then he's going to get another on the technical. And right now, he's leading Catholic in scoring with 6 points, and he has 3 fouls. So really their leader offensively is going to be in foul trouble here.
Maddox to the free throw line, 42-13, Oak Ridge in the lead. They're going to give him one shot. Xavier Maddox Guns it up there, no good. Now somebody will shoot the free throws. He hit the bucket. Yeah, they were trying to get Xavier to shoot the technicals, but I think Coach Green wanted Corey Fagan to do the honors there. And Corey will have 2 technical free throws here. Here's the first one. No good. Rested just a bit. He'll have another one. 42-13, the Wildcats up 29 points here in the first half. And I was looking at the face of Kyle Anders, junior player, just grimacing when he looked at the scoreboard as Corey Fagan misses both free throws, but the Wildcats will get the ball.
Yeah, Oak Ridge misses all 3 opportunities for points, but the good thing is they're going to get the ball here with 1:39 in the second quarter. Oak Ridge on top, 42-13.
When we come back at halftime, I want to talk about when everybody joins the team, about how you're going to get playing time for all these guys. There's a lot of guys that with a lot of ability. As Oak Ridge works the ball in, Corey Fagan, spinning left-hander, good. Nice driving layup, flips it up there, and Oak Ridge now leads by 31 here in the first half.
Yeah, Corey Fagan using his left hand, nice spin move. He used to get some space on his defender, and he has 10 points now.
Shot is up, good. Then a timeout is asked for by Coach Green. Minute 7 to play, first half. Oak Ridge 44, Catholic 15. We'll take a break. We'll be back in a moment. Welcome back to Catholic High School. David Clary, Cameron Gregg, Alex Myers. Wildcats of Oak Ridge on top, 44-15. A minute, 6 to play, second quarter. Lady Wildcats open with a loss tonight. Final score was 50-48. We'll have the scoring in that game, plus the scoring of this game at halftime. Wildcat basketball, Corey Fagan, Nick Bradley, Damari McClanahan, Xavier Maddox, and Kasim Davidson. Oh, nice play inside of Nick Bradley. Shot is no good off the glass. Missed and taken away by the Fighting Irish. Down the floor they'll come. Number 3 with it, and then a reach-in foul called against Maddox. A lot of fouls called in this one. 8th team foul called against the Wildcats. 1 in the bonus to the free throw line will go Ryan Henry, 5'10" sophomore. Wildcats on top, 44-15.
Xavier that time get called on the hand check, and Oak Ridge has to be careful. I think Damari McClanahan's been doing that a lot tonight. He got called for one earlier, and the refs are looking to call it now after a couple of pushes and checks that Oak Ridge has committed on the defensive side of the ball.
44-16, the first toss was good. Ryan Henry will have another one. Thursday night, the Wildcats at home. We'll hope you'll be there. Wildcats taking on Cocke County. That's the opening home game of the season. The game will be a 6 o'clock girls game. Boys game at 7:30. Second toss, no good. Rebounded by Bradley. Down the floor with it will come Corey Fagan. He'll slow it down. Corey takes over the point. Works the ball across the time stripe. Works it over right side to Maddox. Maddox back to Fagan, top of the circle. Looks to his right, back to Maddox it goes. Under a half a minute to play in the first half. 44-16. Wildcats in the lead. Xavier Maddox holds the ball. Gives it out high to McClanahan. The ball is thrown away. Pass a little bit too high from RA, and the ball goes out of bounds to be Catholic ball. 17 seconds to play. First half, 44-16, the Wildcats in the lead. But I think Coach, as they're having trouble getting the ball in, now they finally do. What I think Coach Green's going to like about this first half, obviously a lot of points as Catholic throws up a shot with a lot of time left. 10 seconds to play. Maddox has the ball. Coming back the other way. Maddox with 6. Works the ball to Kasim Davidson, and then he steps out of bounds. What I think he's going to like, Cam, is the fact that he's held Catholic to 16 points to this point in the game.
Yeah, and they've done a really good job on defense. And what they've done really well is, first off, they've really forced Catholic to commit a lot of turnovers in the backcourt as well as in the front court. As a Catholic player almost trips over there in the corner. They've done a good job on defense, making Catholic commit turnovers, but also what they've done well is not let Catholic get any second chance opportunities. They've done really well on the boards. Isaac Marion, as well as Nick Bradley, and we talked a little earlier, Kevin Steen, all of them really all the players doing a terrific. Cam Gregg here with David Clary, Alex Myers, broadcasting on Channel 15 and PrepRadio.com. Oak Ridge leading 44-16 over the Catholic Fighting Irish right now. We got Kasim Davidson with the ball, Spencer Schaffner, Kevin Steen, got number 15 Corey Fagan and Isaac Marion in the game. Got a foul away from the ball. It's number 33 Isaac Marion. It's the second foul of the game, and early in the second half, Catholic's going to get the ball back. Right now, their point guard handling the ball is number 5, Tommy Kotana. He gets the ball to the corner. Number 12, Kyle Anders. Back to Ryan Henry. Loose ball, and Catholic retains possession. Catholic has in the corner. They're really dinging around. Right on the arc right now. Number 14, Lucas Stiles kicks it out to his teammate. 3-point shot, no good. Isaac Marion recovers the rebound. And Oak Ridge gets possession back. Corey Fagan driving, finds Spencer Schaffner, open three, shoots, and it's good. Spencer Schaffner connects on his first shot of the second half. It's now 47-16, Oak Ridge.
13 points now in the ball game for Spencer. Came out, missed his first 2 threes I think he took, but since that time he's been on fire. He's done a good job defensively, getting some turnovers and rebounding the ball. Exactly what we expected out of Spencer Schaffner in his senior year.
Spencer Schaffner leading Oak Ridge in scoring, as Catholic is going to have a pass tipped out of bounds as they get the ball in to number 5, Tommy Kotana. Kotana has the ball. He passes it to the right wing to Lucas Stiles. Stiles defended by Kasim Davidson. Over to Anders. Anders drives, shoots. No good. Corey Fagan gets the rebound. He pushes it ahead to Kevin Steen, to Isaac Marion. Layup good. Isaac Marion now with double digits. Very unselfish play by the Oak Ridge Wildcats. They now lead with 6:30 in the third quarter, 49-16. As Catholic's going to want a timeout, regroup, and mount a tremendous comeback possibly, David.
Well, I don't know if that's what the coach is telling him right now. He's probably telling him we just got to play our basketball, get ready for our next game. It's not a district game, and it's against a pretty good team that won, 20-plus games, only lost 3 games a year ago. Right now, Oak Ridge is looking good. I mean, usually you don't start your season with a blowout like this. Catholic a little bit outmanned. I think Oak Ridge athletically superior, although I think they might have a little height advantage in some positions. Oak Ridge is athletically superior, and you said it a little while ago, a lot of people on this team can shoot. There's a lot of different weapons that Coach Green, and he lets them play. He doesn't just let them, only a certain couple guys take shots. He lets them all shoot. If they've got an open look, they have the green light, and that makes them play loose and easy, and I think that's why they're successful.
Absolutely. I had coaches in the past here at Oak Ridge who only wanted a few guys, select guys, to score the points. Coach Green is open to anyone shooting, and not a lot of offenses, not a lot of offensive sets that they run. It's rare to see them back it up and getting a set. They're just running in transition and making plays, and they're very successful at that right now. Catholic gets the ball, and looks like number 3 Ryan Henry is going to drive, and he's going to get a charge called him. So nice job by Oak Ridge of drawing a charge, and that's going to be Henry's first foul of the game. Oak Ridge is going to get the ball back. I'm sorry, it was actually a block. It was a block call as Henry connected on the shot, and I'm not sure who the foul was on. It was on Isaac Marion. That's his third foul, so it wasn't a charge. It was in fact a block as Henry connected on the shot, and he's going to have an opportunity for a three-point play here. His free throw attempt is up, and it is good. So sophomore Ryan Henry connecting on the free throw and cuts this lead to 30 with 6 minutes in the third quarter. Ball is tipped out of bounds by a Catholic defender. Oak Ridge retains possession. Kevin Steen passes it into Marion. He gets it to Spencer on the right elbow. Schaffner to Fagan. Nice pass in Marion. He shoots. He's fouled, and he's going to go to the line for 2 shots.
Nice play once again. The Wildcats, as you said, very unselfish with their passing. Nice pass into Isaac Marion. Drew the foul, has an opportunity to score with 2 shots at the line.
Sophomore Isaac Marion, he's on the roster at 6'6". He has 10 points right now. 2 shots. His first is up, and it rims good. And increases his point total to 11. And as I said, he's going to have 2 shots. The second's up, and off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Lucas Stiles. Stiles passes it ahead to number 3, Henry. Henry looking for a teammate, gets it to Anders. Anders on the left wing, pump fake drive, shoots. He's fouled. Anders doing a nice job of using that pump fake to get Spencer Schaffner back on his heels, and once he got his defender where he wanted him, he drove to the basket, got fouled, and he's going to have 2 shots. His first one's good. Kyle Anders, the junior, is going to have 2 shots. His second shot is up, and once again he knocks it down. So 21-50 here in the third period with 5:45 left in the third quarter. Kasim Davidson, Spencer Schaffner, Corey Fagan, Isaac Marion, and Kevin Steen in the game for the Oak Ridge Wildcats. Isaac Marion with the ball, gets it over to Kasim Davidson. Fagan gets the ball off a down screen. He's going to get a ball screen from Isaac Marion. Gets it to Davidson. He gets it inside. A runner up off the back of the iron. No good. And the ball is gained by Kyle Anders. He's a little out of control. He shoots. No good. And Oak Ridge is going to get the ball back.
Yeah, I thought he was going to make a bad call there. The initial signal was to give the ball to Catholic. Thought better of it, gave it back to Oak Ridge. Good call by the official.
Nice job by the officials to realize his mistake and to get it corrected. So Oak Ridge is going to get the ball. Inbounding in is Spencer Schaffner in the backcourt. Kasim Davidson walking it up the floor. 5 minutes left in the third period. Oak Ridge leads by 29. Davidson to Schaffner. Steen gets in the corner. A lob up to Isaac Marion. Nice play. Really nice pass by Kevin Steen to get the ball to Isaac Marion for the bucket.
13 points now for Isaac. That's got to be, I think, a career high for him. But I think you're right. It was an easy bucket for Isaac. It was just a great pass by Kevin as they launch a 3 and hit it.
Sophomore Ryan Henry connects on the 3-point shot. It's good, and Oak Ridge is going to get the ball back. Davidson over to Fagan. Fagan looking to score. He drives in, shoots, double pumps, and it's good. Nice athletic move by Corey Fagan. Seemed to be hanging in the air, double pumping, and made his shot fall. And Oak Ridge leads again by 30 with 4:30 left in the third quarter. Tommy Conati has the ball kicked by Kasim Davidson as new Oak Ridge Wildcat. Damari McClanahan checks in for Kasim Davidson, as well as Chris Cox coming into the ball game, subbing in for Logan Irwin. Catholic has the ball as number 12 Kyle Anders gets it, defended by Fagan. His shot is up, no good, as Cox goes to the ball and he's going to go out of bounds. Oak Ridge is going to get the ball back as Chris Cox. You think he's related to Thomas Cox?
You know, I don't think so. He looks like a little bit more manly than Thomas.
I'm going to stay away from that one as Damari McClanahan comes down the court, defended by Ryan Henry. Corey Fagan with the ball now. Over to Schaffner, into Isaac Marion, and Marion continues to dominate inside as Isaac Marion now has 15 points, and the sophomore looks good in this game. Catholic now with the ball as Anders has the ball. His shot goes off the side of the backboard, and Mare is going to have it back. Mare McClanahan passes it over to Steen. To Schaffner in the corner, no good. And Cox is going to be out-rebounded by Isaac Marion. Ball loose. Spencer Schaffner dives for it, and he's going to get the ball. Although he dives and slides out of bounds, Catholic is going to get the ball back. 3.5 minutes in the third quarter. Oak Ridge leads by 32. Oak Ridge, they always score a lot of points. They have in the last year, once Coach Green got here. Definitely didn't in the previous year, but right now they're doing a good job on defense as well.
Yeah, Coach Mormon, I don't think really gave you a lot of freedom. I think it was a lot of passes. Was there a certain amount of passes he wanted you to pass, or was it in terms of minutes, like 3 or 4 minutes before you take a shot?
Pass the ball to Lonnie. That was the game plan. Get it to Lonnie, and let your playmaker do what you want.
You're trying to steal his identity. Don't do it.
DeMar McClanahan with a nice move inside. He doesn't connect as Nick Bradley gets the rebound, and him and Thomas Cox's long-lost cousin fighting for the ball. Well, yeah, fighting for the ball, and it's going to be a jump ball possession arrow in the favor of the Catholic Fighting Irish. Catholic with the ball now, gets it over to Kyle Anders. Anders being defended by Kyle Maddox at the top of the key. He passes it to Cox. Cox now on the right wing, gets it over to Lucas Stiles. Catholic dishing it all around, a three-point shot, no good, and Xavier Maddox gets the rebound. Oak Ridge moving quickly back on offense as Corey Fagan gets the ball, and he's going to slow it down. Fagan getting a screen from Nick Bradley. The ball is going to be stolen away by Catholic, and it looks like Henry's going to come down the court out of control and loses it. So a lot of turnovers here in the third quarter as Kasim Davidson checking into the ball game. He is a 5'11" senior wing player, checking in for Kevin Steen as DeMarie McClanahan gets the ball. McClanahan drives, finds Maddox, shoots, three-pointer, no good.
He's got a nice shot. I don't know if you're not in high school anymore, but you can come any morning in the gym and see Xavier Maddox in the gym shooting. He loves the game of basketball. And what I've been impressed with him most about is he's really quick for a big, tall guy. He handles the ball really well.
Yeah, definitely. I've seen him in the gym last year when I was in high school, and he can pretty much connect from anywhere on the floor. You want him to shoot it from three-quarters court, he can make it. Half court, he can make it. Three-point, he can make it. He's a sheer shooter as Oak Ridge is going to get a pass tipped out of bounds, and they're going to have it on the baseline. Fagan gets it in to Nick Bradley, off of Bradley's hands and stolen by Catholic. Nice pass over to Henry, and easy 2 points. 26-56 your score. Oak Ridge on top of the Fighting Irish with just over 60 seconds here to play in the third quarter. DeMarie McClanahan with the ball over to Fagan. Fagan back to McClanahan. McClanahan drives, shoots, and no good. Interesting play there. After McClanahan shot the ball, he was standing out of bounds. It got tipped over in his direction. He just caught it. He just caught it when he's standing out of bounds. It's hard to fight that instinct when a basketball is coming towards you. You typically want to catch it instead of diving out of the way.
Right, I agree. And DeMarie hustled, though. Made a nice play. Just unfortunately, he was standing out of bounds.
Oh, God.
Steal by Xavier Maddox. He's going to get a chance to dunk it. Xavier, fundamentally sound, lays it off the glass. And how's Xavier doing offensively, Dave?
Got 6 points in the ball game. Everybody who has played in this ball game has scored for the Wildcats.
As Kevin Steen coming over the scorer's table, trying to check in. I don't know if he's going to be able to do it in the third quarter. As the clock ticks down, 25 seconds left. Catholic has the ball. Shot from well beyond three-point range. It's no good. And DeMarie McClanahan gets it down the court. 20 seconds left. 15 now. Kasim Davidson's going to get the ball, and Oak Ridge is going to hopefully get the last shot of the quarter. Davidson backing it out, gets a screen from Bradley. He's gonna make a sweet move, and he can't finish. A great job by Kasim Davidson. Really, they made a nice ball handling move. Made poor number 32 almost fall over his feet, but I think he got a little too excited.
Yeah, it was a really nice move by Kasim, but he's got to finish it, and he smiles about it right now. That was called against Oak Ridge anyway, but the most embarrassed guy is not Kasim for missing the shot. It's the guy that's picking up his jock on the floor.
It's what? As the third quarter comes to a close, Oak Ridge leading by 32 points, the score 58-26. We're going to take a timeout, and we'll be back with fourth quarter action. Oak Ridge on top of Catholic.
Welcome back to Catholic High School. David Clary, Cameron Gregg, Alex Myers. The Wildcats on top, 58-26. Lady Wildcats were defeated tonight, 50-48 in their season opener. Tough loss for the Lady Wildcats. They'll take on Cocke County. It's coming Thursday. It'll be the first home game for the Wildcats. 6 o'clock will be the start time for the girls' game. The boys' game will be at 7:30. Oak Ridge gets a backdoor play, and Isaac Marion shoots a three. It's up good. Three-point shot for Isaac Marion. And I think I've got Isaac with 18 points, but my handwriting's terrible as the Wildcats now lead at 61-26, 7:33 to play in the basketball game. The Wildcats coming out with Isaac Marion, Kevin Steen, as they get launched a three from long range. That's good. Three-point shot by Anders. He's got 10, and the Wildcats lead is 61-29. 7:17 to play in the ball game. Clanahan brings the ball down the floor. Isaac Marion, Kasim Davidson, Spencer Schaffner, and Kevin Steen in the ball game. Spencer Schaffner launches a three. It's up good. Three-point shot for Spencer Schaffner. He's got 16 in the ball game. And back down the floor will come the Catholic Fighting Irish. Oak Ridge on top, 64-29. 6:54 to play in the basketball game. Catholic basketball, here it goes out to number 5. Working the ball around the right side. Over it goes to Smith. Out to McConaty. Back to Anders. Guns up a shot for three. No good. Rebound. Kasim Davidson knocks the ball off the body of number 32. It'll be Oak Ridge basketball coming back the other way. Wildcats in the lead, 64-29. Trying to win their first game. Last year, they opened up at a Hall of Fame game up in Cocke County and got defeated in that ball game. Wildcats headed for victory number 1. Taking on Cocke County as Clanahan gets a shot up good. Clanahan scores his 4th point of the ball game, and the Wildcat lead is 37 points, 67-29 the score.
Thanks a lot, Dave. Lady Volunteers victorious over the number 7 Lady Miami Hurricanes, 92-76. Good win for the Lady Volunteers. And it looks like the Oak Ridge Wildcats are also going to be victorious here tonight. As Catholic's Chris Cox is going to shoot. It's good, and he's going to be fouled. He is fouled by, it looked like number 33, Isaac Marion. That might be his 5th foul. Is it his 4th or his 5th?
4th. I've got him at 4, but I'm not the greatest stat keeper in the world there, Cam. It is his 4th personal foul. Cox has 8 points in the ball game, missed a shot, and the Wildcats have the rebound.
Davidson pulling down the defensive rebound for the Wildcats. He's going to slow the pace of the game. Schaffner over to Kevin Steen in the left wing. Steen looking to drive it, gets it back to Spencer. Inside to Isaac one more time, and he passes it back to Spencer, shoots and scores. Spencer Schaffner with 18 points and a nice little mid-range jump shot there.
Yeah, nice looking shot as Catholic tries to get their game going. They've struggled all night, but Spencer's looked good since about halfway through the first quarter. First game jitters, but he looks very, very confident with his shot.
Kasim Davidson handles the ball after a Catholic score now 68-33 with 4.5 minutes left in tonight's ball game. Isaac Marion shoots a three-pointer. It's up and no good. Spencer Schaffner gets the rebound back to Davidson. He shoots, and this time Oak Ridge misses once again. And once again they get an offensive rebound. Isaac Marion this time gets the rebound, and Kasim Davidson's going to gain control, and he's going to travel. Looked like that time he pump fakes, and he was just one step ahead of himself, and he's going to turn the ball over, and Corey Fagan checking in the ball game. Fagan checks in for Kasim Davidson, also checking in to the game for the Catholic Fighting Irish is number 24. He checks in the game for Tommy Connolly. That's number 24 coming into the game. Joey Cook, 5'10 junior for the Catholic Fighting Irish. And Cook comes in, he shoots a three from the corner, and he connects. So the junior coming in and making a difference right off the bat. Damari Clanahan, a little out of control, comes down the court, loses it. Fagan recovers the ball, and a no-look pass by him is going to get tipped out of bounds. New Wildcats coming into the game. Nick Bradley and Xavier Maddox checking in for Isaac Marion and Spencer Schaffner.
Nothing better than the slaughter reel in basketball. We've seen it quite a bit in football. We've got the slaughter reel going on right now in basketball. Clock running continuously.
Oak Ridge on top of the Catholic Fighting Irish, 68-36. 3 minutes and counting left in the fourth quarter. And offensive foul away from the ball on Nick Bradley. That's his second, team sixth. So Catholic going to get the ball back as Oak Ridge switching defenses. They're now in a 1-3-1 zone. Something that Coach Kanninger kept over from the Barry Wortman days. There were a few of those days, but in fact, there was something useful left over for the Oak Ridge program.
About 8 months total, I think. Was it, Cam?
66 days. Oak Ridge Wildcats are going to tip the ball out of bounds, and looks like the Fighting Irish are going to keep possession. Cam Gregg here with David Clary, Alex Myers here at Catholic High School, broadcasting on Channel 15 and PrepRadio.com Catholic. Number 24, Joey Cook connects on another three-pointer from the left corner. I just rhymed, I didn't even realize it. Oak Ridge Wildcats now lead 68-39. Turn the ball over. Catholic gets it back with 2 minutes here in the fourth quarter. Catholic drives, and it's going to be a foul. Looks like Damari McClanahan is going to get called for a blocking call. It's his fourth foul of the night. 1:30 here in the fourth. Number 3, sophomore Ryan Henry, 5'10 guard. He's going to come to the line. He's shooting two. Is Kasim Davidson. Comes to the score table to check in. He's going to be shooting two. Oh, correction, 1 and 1. His first shot is going to be up and good. So he's going to get a bonus shot as Kasim is checking in for Corey Fagan. Corey Fagan having a good night, finishing with 12 points. Also, he's got to have a ton of assists. We don't keep track of that, but he's done a great job of contributing.
They got 3 players with 10 points or more. 30 of their 40 points scored by 3 different players. Now, number 3, Ryan Henry now with 11. Henry extending Catholic's point total to 41 as they trail 68-41. Mario McClanahan and Nick Bradley comes up with the ball. He shoots, and it's going to be a jump ball as he gets tied up in the air. Catholic is going to have the ball with 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Looks like Oak Ridge is going to win this game. I think we could have said that at the end of the second quarter, but
going to be victorious and a nice win here in the first game of the season.
Yeah, and that's going to be the final play. It's a foul on the last shot by Kevin Steen. And to the free throw line will go number 12, Kyle Anders, as the ball game ticks down. They stop it with 1.8 seconds to play. He'll have 2 shots, the first of which is good.
Kyle Anders with an opportunity to score his 12th point of the ball game. He shoots and he makes it. So looks like the final score here from Catholic High School as the clock runs out is going to be 68-43. Oak Ridge 1-0